Can't stand it here very much longer, dude. Can't stand it here very much longer. The passive aggressiveness and the fucking dumbass questions and the fucking like speculation and all the dumb shit. I just can't do it. Can't do it. Can't do it. Like, if you have a question or you have like a direction, like you have a destination for your question, like you know where you're going, why not ask a question a certain way to where you get to that destination faster, and so the other person doesn't feel weird. You know what I mean? It's real simple. real simple. But the reason why the person doesn't ask the question the right way is because they know that it's like it's bullshit. Like there's no reason, like, you know what I mean? Like, or they know that they're gonna be, you know, that it's like fucking pointless. You know what I mean? Or that they're just trying to get a reaction. You know? It's like, why? So, I'll just explain it so it makes more sense. Because I don't understand why it happens, so maybe you guys will get it. So, I have ground turkey in the refrigerator. I'm going to cook it today, so I have something to eat throughout the week. And my mom opens up the freezer and she says, you know you got a frozen mixture in here of yours, right? Now the frozen mixture is right there in, like, as soon as you open the freezer. Like, you can't miss it. So yes, I knew. But that's not what she wanted me to know, or she wanted to know. What she wanted to know was, why do you have the ground turkey in the refrigerator when you have something you can eat in the freezer already? That was the question. So that's what drives me crazy. It's like, what is that? What is that called? I don't fucking know. What is that? What is that called? It's very weird. I know I'm not a psycho. I know I'm not a psycho. Like, there's an easier way of saying shit, you know what I mean? But I just don't know why it doesn't happen that way. It's like, you say one thing, but really you mean this. You didn't want to notify me of my frozen mixture and the, like, because you know I've seen it. You see it. If you can see it, I can see it, right? That's not what this was about. It was about more of, why the fuck aren't you eating that then? You know what I mean? Like, and I just don't know why that happens. I'm still trying to figure it out. You know, like, is it not wanting to be confrontational, or is it like not, like, are you trying to be confrontational? Are you trying to, like, what's, like, let's break it down. Like, I'm just trying to eat food, right? Just trying to cook something. Might not want to be my taco mixture. Might want to be like burgers and something. You know what I mean? Just want to eat healthy. Want to eat something that I want to eat throughout the week so I can stay consistent and, like, not eat bad shit. Because, look, my face is getting fat already. I'm already fat again. And it's just like, what the fuck? So let's break it down. You know what I mean? Frozen food I don't want to eat. Because if I wanted to eat it, then I would be eating it. Ground chicken I have in the refrigerator that I'm going to cook, so I have something that I want to eat throughout the week. where is the disconnect between there? You know what I mean? Like, and then you have a person that's like, oh, well, you know, you have this in the freezer. Okay, cool. Um, why are you mentioning it? And so it just makes my brain go crazy. I would much rather her just ask me, like, why are you cooking the first ground turkey if you have stuff in the freezer you can eat? I would much rather the question be asked like that, so my brain doesn't have to go through this funky process of like communication, because it just fucking hinders me and it hinders her and it hinders everything. And it's just real simple just to get right to the point and ask a question. You know what I mean? Because then I'm so not on that level that when questions get asked that way, it pisses me off. Because I know what you're trying to ask, but you just won't ask it for some reason. You know what I mean? And it makes me wonder if, like, it sounds dumb in your fucking head, and so you don't fucking ask it. But you need to be satisfied in some way, so you gotta fucking ask it passive aggressively somehow. You know what I mean? Does that make any sense? Because I feel crazy. I feel so crazy in this house sometimes. And I know that I'm not normal. I have ways that my brain works and shit that it just like, I'm not normal, but I'm not a fucking psycho person that doesn't know how to communicate, that has no fucking idea of anything. I'm like, in my 33 years of being on this planet, of doing drugs, being around a whole bunch of different kind of people, fucking like having all these different kinds of experiences, what? Like, I'm supposed to, like, not, like, no, fuck that. That's just bullshit. If you want something, ask for it. You know what I mean? If you want a specific question answered, ask the question. Be more direct. Because whatever this, like, behind the scenes, try to, like, ask something and get, like, just a whole, like, I just say something and I'm just supposed to start word vomiting all of my fucking reasons for why I do shit, like, because that's what it makes me feel like I've got to do. Like, oh, you got something here. Oh yeah, well, I did, and then, I just didn't want to eat that. It doesn't feel like it's something that I want to eat, and so I put the ground turkey in there, and then I want to eat that. Like, why do I have to explain that? If I wanted to eat the fucking frozen ground shit in the freezer, I would have. But I don't. Thank you for bringing my attention to something that I already knew was there. But that's what my point is that's not what it was about. It wasn't about me knowing about the frozen mixture. It was a question getting asked in a certain way that it's like, I know it sounds crazy, and I want somebody to tell me I'm not, so because I feel crazy. It's just that once you guys start to understand, in this house, it's never like, oh, well, you're a fucking dumbass, or like direct, like, just directness of like insults or anger or anything. You know what I mean? Like, fights don't happen in this house because I spill something or fucking like, or like just straight up like, oh, you're a piece of shit. You know what I mean? You're a dumbass. Like, try again. You know what I mean? It comes from like little tiny comments. You know what I mean? Like little tiny things. You know what I'm saying? And that's why communication in this house is not great. That's why every time I'm so direct with what I'm saying, it's a problem. And it goes from fucking not even a thing, just me saying, like me communicating why I'm frustrated, to, oh, well, you know, fuck that, and you're crazy, like, you know what I mean, like, you're angry, and fucking blah, 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 and fucking, why you just complain all the time, and blah, blah. Well, you know, no, that's how things work. When you don't like it, you communicate it. You know what I mean? Like, you if you want to, and then you pick and choose your battles. Like, if something is super, if something is super small, you know what I mean? Then you just, like, literally, like, yeah, you know, if it's not gonna detriment your mental health, if you really think that you can get over it, you know what I mean? Then just don't mention anything. But if it's something that's, like, a big thing, then communicate that. And there should be a safe place for someone to communicate their feelings and their emotions. This is why I don't anymore, because when I do, I get made into, there's no like, oh, I understand how you feel. It's very unfair. Yes. I will try harder to make things better. There's none of that. Ever. There's none of that. Ever. There's none of that. It's always like some bullshit thing to get me to shut the fuck up. And then the problem is still fucking a problem. And then if I react to passive aggressiveness or just like child fucking like bullshit, like whatever, you know what I mean? Then I'm the crazy person. If I raise my voice, then I'm the crazy person. I complain because I have a fucking opinion on things. Like, it's so bullshit. Why don't I fucking get the fuck out? She fucking literally wants what she wants. I don't know what she wants. I can't put it into words. Okay. I can't. I just fucking can't. Because I've, been dealing with it for so long. And I know she deals with my shit. But there's this disconnect there where I think, from a certain age to a certain age, you were able to sit there. What your job was to instill things in me to make life easier as an adult. Communication, teach me how to hold a house. You know what I mean? Like, oh, like this is how you budget, and these are how things like that work, and you know what I mean? You go and do this, like if you wanted to put this in, like, it's just teaching you how to be an adult human. You know what I mean? Just doing that. And then from a certain age to a certain age, you're taking all of that, and some of it you're redoing through your life experiences. You know what I'm saying? But like, the thing is like, you can't make me feel like a crazy person anymore, because I've had too many conversations, too many experiences and peaks and downfalls with other people for me to feel like I'm stupid and that my shit comes from nowhere and like I'm just a complainer and a child and a fucking bitch ass motherfucker. Like, fuck that. Fuck that feeling. It doesn't feel good. But I constantly live in it. You know what I mean? And then I think to myself, why am I so short-tempered and so short-circuited when it comes to this relationship? Why? And it's not all of my fault. But I get made into thinking that it is. But there's no There's no, I can't even, does she think that? Or does it literally, it's just like, it's just me trying to figure it out and like her on some residual fucking like thing of just like, you're the child, I'm the adult, and fucking you're crazy, I sat there with you for a lot of years while you were doing meth, and you were very toxic and hit walls and fucking like really didn't have a point for you to be angry and fucking just whatever. But you see, now I'm not that person anymore, but you want to keep me there. You want to keep me there. I know you do, because it's easier, because then I'm just crazy. Because if I actually have something that I'm saying, then you actually have to deal with something. Then there's accountability. Wow. Then there's the uncomfortable conversations that nobody likes to fucking have. It's way easier just to be like, oh yeah, fuck off. Yeah, you're a complainer. You just fucking cry all the time. Is that all you do? Is just complain? Like, for example, yesterday, I was working yesterday, right? I've been trying to go and see a movie with my mother, because I don't think that we spend enough time together. And I like spending time with her when it's like nice time, I think she's the one person that she's the only person that's gonna put up with all of my bullshit, and I'm the only person that's gonna put up with all of her bullshit. So that's it. We're teammates regardless, right? So I've been trying to do that, right? And it doesn't work out. Like, I don't wake up early enough. Our things conflict, or like, what I'm talking about. Like, our schedules are completely off. Whatever. And if she's not working, then she's out doing something else, working whatever, so I don't get a lot of time to schedule something and it doesn't work, And so yesterday, she calls me up. Well, she's like, would you like to go see a free movie with me and the ladies from my work? It's the Haunted Mansion. It's a Disney movie. It's free. I was all like, not a movie I want to see. She's like, oh, well, it's a free movie, and to the point where I'm all like, okay, I'll think about it, like, knowing in my head that I wasn't gonna go. But, no wasn't good enough. You know what I'm saying? And so, I'm dating women always, by the way. Always. That should never be a question. And so I was working yesterday. I got home and I was trying to relax, and I think it was because I was dehydrated, right? I was trying to relax, and I was sitting here in this chair, and I was playing Skyrim, and I was falling asleep while sitting up and playing Skyrim. So immediately my brain goes to, you're not that old. You're either really fucking tired and behind on sleep, or you need to drink like water, or both. So I started sitting there drinking water, and eventually I just like, went to go try to take a nap. You know what I mean? And then my mom fucking calls, because it's 5 o'clock now. I'm not necessarily asleep yet, you know what I mean? But I'm in bed, and I'm planning on taking a nap. She calls, it's 5 o'clock, and she's all like, oh, are you still working? And I'm all like, no, I'm home. And she's all like, oh, did you still want to go to the movie? I was like, no, I'm just tired. I'm really tired right now. I feel whatever. And she's like, oh, well, I guess that's a big no. Like, and I was like, I don't know if it's a big no. And she's like, oh, well, it's a small no then. Yeah, my attention span. Yeah. It's true. That's actually 100% a whole thing to get into. I don't know what time it is. I just wanted to sit here until 9 because I wanted to like not just jump out of bed and go. Yeah, it wasn't. I sat there and actually ended up playing that game after I was falling asleep. I ended up playing for like an hour or two after that. Anyway, like I think it was water because I sat here and started drinking it, and like I was like, oh yeah, this is still heavy. And so fucking, I played it. It's only Skyrim, and then I found the car simulator game, and I played that for about 2 to 3 hours when I first found it, and then maybe like I don't know. And then I struggled on which game. I'm like, which game am I gonna like playing more? Like, I get stuck and I sit there. I'm like, do I play this one? Do I play that one? Play this one? Do I play that one? I play this one? Do I play that one? And I just gotta fucking click on one and start it. Is that weird? This is what she wants. She wants you to see that she's a troll in real life, and you live with her and think it's love that keeps this together. No. How can she use me? I don't have anything. What it is, and this is gonna sound really, really fucking weird, and I don't know if I'm gonna be able to explain it right, but she's a huge Christian. And I don't know if you guys know how all of that works. I'm pretty sure you do. But for the most part, you guys should understand how that works. You know, there's probably people out there that don't. You know, I can't assume that everybody just fucking knows how all the other fucking religions work and shit. But basically, what it is that if there's ever a problem, if there's ever a fucking problem in your life, all you're supposed to do about it is pray. You're supposed to pray. You're supposed to pray, and you are supposed to let God fix it. Let God fix it, right? So when you have that kind of mentality, now it's not bad, but I also think that it's misused. You know, you gotta go out and do therapy sometimes, man. That's just how it goes. I don't care if you're the biggest and pray all the fucking time. Like, you might need to go and undo some toxic traits and talk to somebody about some things. You know what I mean? Because you can't be perfect. You know? And that's not going to happen. That won't happen. Because the only time it gets brought up is when we're in an argument. And then it gets, and then I'm always the one that's made out to be like the fucking psycho. So, you know what I'm saying? So, until it's like I can have my religion and my God, and then also like I would see it in a sense of your God guiding you to the right therapist that's gonna give you what you need. That's how I look at it. I'm a little bit different. Race mixed. she's not a Christian either, not a devout lifetime Christian, at least, because if she was, she wouldn't have race mixed. She could be a born again Christian, but those are usually worse than pagans. I don't know anything about any of that, so I don't know a lot about religion and stuff, so I don't fucking know. Well, I'm gonna start getting dressed. I thought it would be cool to try and see if this thing will let me fucking like if I could do the stream and work at the same time. Like, that would be interesting. That would be very interesting. Um, but I don't know. I don't know, dude. It'd be cool if I had another phone. Like, that would be the shit. Well, I'm like poor and stuff, so. And I don't have enough patience to go stand in one of those gosh darn fucking free phone lines and deal with all that bullshit to get one. I'm just like, fuck those people. I don't want to fucking stand over there and do all that fucking bullshit. Fuck that. Start getting anxiety and shit and fucking like... like, what do I do with my hands? Fuck. Well, I don't fucking know, bro. I just feel like it's a fucking... I feel like it's just shitty. It's shitty because I want to be in a situation where I want to be more in a fucking like a situation where there's a safe place for your feelings to talk. You know what I mean? And to like every single time that I have a problem, it not be like a fucking you can tell when someone really is gonna make the effort to do something, and then when someone's just saying something to get you to shut the fuck up. You know what I mean? I want to be in like more of a situation where it's like just communicating and like things kind of like working out, and it being like, not, things that are important to talk about don't just get brought up when in the middle of a fucking argument or some shit. Like before it gets there, you sit there and you talk about it and you figure it out and you respect. I think that's a big thing. I think it's the respect. There's a certain level of respect you have to have somebody to give that kind of patience, and I don't think that I have that respect from her. And that's okay. It's okay. Because if that's how it's going to be, then I don't need it. I don't need it. You know what I'm saying? I don't really need it. I just gotta go and do all of what I need to do. I'm just super excited to like have a space that is mine, and I need to fold these gosh darn clothes, guys. Like, what the fuck? I do. And then I feel just really tired. Also, I just feel like I'm gonna wear some cool looking socks today that my girlfriend got me. I think it might be too hot for these, actually. I think they're too hot. Look at these things. My girlfriend got me these. They're koalas. And they're in space and shit. Look at that. Those are gonna be too hot. So I'm gonna try to find some fucking socks. I'm pretty sure I put another pair of this fucking shit. So I really don't, You know, I'm just not like a perfect person. You know what I mean? And sometimes I don't feel like trying. Is that crazy? Holy shit, is that fucking nuts? Holy fuck. Sometimes I just don't feel like trying as hard. I don't feel like fucking trying at all sometimes, you know? I just feel like fucking giving up and just laying there and just like, what is it? Like, yeah, the asteroid's coming and you know what I mean? It's like what is it? Oh God, I'm getting evicted. Oh shit, let me just move into my car then. Oh fuck, damn, shit, fucking ass. Like, I see some homeless people and they look way happier than fucking people that have shit. So I'm just all like, yo, bro, like, what is it? What do I need? Do I need to fucking, like, do I need a homeless retreat? Do I need to be a bum to like, what? To fucking be grateful for shit again? I don't know. But it's getting old. Like, what is the fucking point? What is the fucking point, baby? When all you got is fucking harassment. Yeah. What's the point of being dumb? What's the point of being cool? If everybody's just gonna be a dick. Right? So, we're just putting on 2 different socks today. I don't give a shit. Ask me if I care. Oh, wait. No, I don't. Thank you. And fucking, we're gonna go and I've got to put some water in this gosh darn bottle. We're still, look at how big this fucker is. Like, if anybody tried to rob me on like, I was just, you know, like a fucking, like, what do they call those ropes that you fucking, that people are like, they're like Asian-y. They're real Asian-y. I think it's built on, like, the scorpion. Get over here! Like, that shit is built into his body, but really, it's like a fucking actual thing that people use. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Oh, fuck you guys! I need to take my testosterone. I'm just lazy. I don't want to do that right now. Oh, it's not the best thing. It's not what I look forward to in the morning, is shoving a fucking needle into my legs. Not the best. It's not the best. If any fucking trans person tells you that they're all like, yeah, I love it. I can't wait for shot day. I'm just like, they might actually have a fucking drug problem. You know. I wish somebody could just do it for me. That would be better. Or just sometimes. I just get lazy and I don't want to fucking, I don't like it. It hurts sometimes. Yeah. I'm thinking about switching to subcutaneous. It's just going into the muscle that, like, that sucks. Like, if I could just, like, boop, right into my fat, like, just fucking, boop, you know what I mean? That'd be different. But that shit, like, into the leg is, like, rough, bro. It's pretty rough. And I'm not a fucking nurse, so. Alright, I brushed my teeth as soon as I opened my eyeballs and took my morning shit. We haven't hydrated properly. I'm just hoping, so yesterday we got about $70, right? $73 in 3 hours. I'm hoping for today that I can get the same or maybe even 100, you know. If I can get a big order, like $50, $30 as the first one, we're just gonna be like way on track. And we're not gonna stop at 50. I'm gonna try to tell myself not to stop at 50 and then just keep going. Like if I hit 50 in the first hour just to at least spend the next 2 hours, as I spent 2 hours or 3 hours yesterday. You know what I mean? It's just I like to like not be working on the weekends like everybody else. You know what I mean? You work all week and you want to kind of just do exactly what I'm doing right now for however long I want to do it. But I can't. And pretty soon, we won't be able to. Anyway, we'll have absolutely no time at all. We'll probably be working 7 days a week. 6 to 7 days a week. 6 is like standard. 7 is like standard too. I just don't know how it's going to work. For more surgeries, yeah, I'm thinking about adding like another arm or another brain or another head. No, you know what I think I'm going to do is that if I make enough money, I'm just going to sit there and clone myself and let my clone do all the work while I sit here and just be a fucking happy human. Doesn't that sound great? We should do that. How much does that cost? $500,000. It costs $500,000 for a fucking clone. I'm gonna call it. Houses cost. Okay, so houses cost like $500. You're not living in the fucker, right? A fucking clone can't be that expensive, man. So what? So you're saying that my insurance doesn't cover that? Excuse me? I want to make the taxpayers pay for everything. I love that. I love making the taxpayers pay for everything and then them coming in here and getting angry at me. I love that shit. I live off of it. Yeah, let the taxpayers pay all of my bills too. Let them pay for everything. And they'll be like, eh, and I'll be like, just from like my mansion, I'll just be like, and I'll just get my clone to flip them off. I'll be like, hey, fuck those people. So, if you're a taxpayer, be prepared to keep paying for my shit because that's how I want it. And if you don't like it, you can leave the country. Bye. Haha. Great. As a matter of fact, pay for all of my shit today so I don't have to go out and fucking do anything. But there's nothing really that I want to do other than take, I want to take Sneak to the beach. And I wouldn't mind just going back into bed and just, like, not having any destination or any time limit or anything. That would be great. That would be great. I don't know what kind of bullshit I'm on this morning, but let's fucking go. Are we excited? Woo! Woo! Mental illness. It's fun. It's like reading Rainbow. Yeah, PBS kids, let's go. We were all PBS kids now, weren't we? Were you a PBS kid? Or what were you? Did you, you know what I can't stand? Those people that are all like, I didn't have TV because I was just like, you know what I mean? Blah, 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 blah. They always try to like one-up you and shit. You're like, oh yeah, I stubbed my toe today. They're like, yeah, well, I stubbed my toe and like fucking, also I don't have a house. I just stubbed my toe on some random rock and fucking, you know, and I stubbed, you know, fucking my ancestor stubbed his toe and it's like this whole fucking curse and shit. And so like fucking fuck you stubbing your toe doesn't matter as much as my toe getting stubbed. You know what fucking kind of people I'm talking about. Don't say you don't, because I know you fucking do. I know you do. You can sit there and lie and try to be like, Drizzle, you don't make any sense. You know what the fuck I'm talking about. You guys just don't like that I know what I'm talking about. Because you guys want me to be a mindless fucking bitch motherfucker. It's like gonna fucking sit here and be like a fucking dumb tranny so you can make fun of me. I mean, you guys do it anyway, but like, you know, I'm not the one that's gonna sit there and be like, oh yeah, it hurts, sorry. Let me go run out and do IRL and get wasted and fucking cause I hate myself. Oh yeah, let me go run and make you guys pay for shit. No! You guys don't care. What are you leaving to now? That's what they do. They all just leave. No, for real. Okay, here we go. We got this damn watch. I don't know what shirt I'm gonna wear. I just get so comfortable like this. And I feel like, fuck it. Like, do I even need one? Like, what the fuck? But then I remember this is technically a job. You can't look like shit. You know what I mean? If I could make enough money for my haircut, if I could make $100, that means that I would have almost enough for the fucking nice room that I will be having with my girlfriend out in San Luis Obispo. So, you know what I mean? Then that's a win. That's a win, motherfucker. And then I gotta remember that they have a fucking deposit. So it's not just that. It's like the extra $100. So that's kind of like what we're working for. Everything else I struggle with anyway. It's the extra shit that I'm like getting anxiety about. And so I'm just going to be like, boop, beep, bop, boop, caca. Like, let me just make that real quick on the weekend so I don't have to think about it anymore. Does that make sense? It'll be really nice to be like, okay, boom, I got that. Put that in my drawer and just sit on it. And then everything else I've been struggling with there. Like, you know what I mean? Not struggling, but it's just a lot. But we're almost out of there. We are almost out. Thank you, God, Lord Jesus. Fucking A. Bye. Bye, Dad. Have a good day. Oh, your dog wants to say bye. What? Your dog wants to say bye to you. Okay. Bye, Snap. I love you. See you later. What's up, cat? Yeah. Dr. Epley brings the dead back to cleanse life. Yeah? Well, fucking, you know, the thing is that we've got to understand that how many people would want to come back to this shit? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, that, I just feel for the people. Like, fuck all that. Like, oh, there's fucking doctors bringing dead people back to life. Oh, shit. Fucking shit. Like, fuck that doctor. Like, no, like, those people didn't ask for that. How dare you? How fucking dare you do that to those fucking people? They didn't ask for that shit, dude. They didn't ask. Imagine just, like, dying and just, like, you just are just chilling, like, off in dreamland, bro. And you're just, like, walking in dreamland, you know what I mean? Just, fucking chilling, dude. Just fucking, whoop, whoop, I don't know, fucking, I'm in the upside down. And then just, you just get sucked right back into this fucking shit. Imagine? That sucks. What a bunch of shitty luck for you. What a bunch of shitty luck for you, dude. Sucks to be your bitch ass. Oh. That's how I feel about it. What's up, dudes? Paradox. Thanks, man. We gotta, I think it'll let me do this. But I'm not sure. What's gonna be the thing is... You ever think about that? That the fucking, everybody's all like, oh yeah, it's so cute. Like, in the morning time, my cat jumps up on me. And, fucking... We haven't been charging this whole fucking time, dude. What the hell? Oh, my fucking cat jumps up on me in the morning time and fucking... Oh, yeah, it's so cute. And then I just thought right now, what if it's trying to suffocate your bitch ass? This whole time you thought it was cute and the thing is trying to murder you. I was born male, can't even grow a beard. Oh, fuck. Start taking testosterone, man. I'm telling you, dude, your T levels are probably just low. That's okay. It happens to all males. Just not, sometimes it just happens quicker, you know? Or sometimes you just don't have a high level. It's okay. Go and get some testosterone. You don't have to use needles either. They have T gel. If you want to use the fucking gel, they got testosterone gel. I just don't want to use the fucking gel. I'm like, use a gel. That doesn't seem like it will work for my lifestyle. You just got to go to your primary care physician or whoever your provider is, and talk to them. Or if you could go to Hims, or you can do some other shit like that. But the cool thing is, if you do have insurance and you go through your primary care physician, your PCP, you might be able to get a discount. Your insurance might a discount. Your insurance might cover something. Something. I don't fucking know. I don't know if that's how, maybe that. Something. I don't know. It's always good to, I don't know how any of that works. So, it's something to think about. You just go and talk to people. Go and do, you know what it was, is I researched it. I did some researching, and I was like, how much is this gonna cost? How much is this shit? You know what I mean? Is this gonna be sustainable for me? You know what I mean? I looked up everything. Surgery, cost, everything. All of this shit. This thing I have right here, look at also what my girlfriend got me. It's cool, huh? I'll blind the fuck out of you. I will blind your ass. Ooh, bitch, better back the fuck up. Stranger danger. Stranger danger. Oh, does it blink? Yeah, dude. Stranger danger, get back. Get back. Get back. Dude, turn off, man. Go away. What the hell? Yeah, so I got this thing. But my phone wasn't charging, and now I'm just wasting time. So I might actually just have to let you guys go. Because I don't have the patience. My monthly health insurance, well, $20. It goes from between 20 and 60, really. Because I just let them find out. They're like, you need to fucking report your wages. And I'm like, do I? Okay. And then so I never do. And fucking, I just let them, they'll figure it out because they've switched my shit on me and automatically, and they'll just send me a new card. And I know what they do. They're like, oh, we found out you made too much money. So I'm like, okay, so it's gone from 60 down to 20, and it just does its shit. But pretty soon I'm gonna have fucking legit healthcare through my company, my career. And it'll be nice. And I'm gonna have everything. I'm gonna have it. Oh! You the man, Drizzle. You always have good attitude. Thanks, man. Appreciate you. Good. The balls of baseball when I was young and my balls always hurt. I'm pretty sure that's my main problem. Oh, shit. Looking manly with that beard. Drizzle was not invited to the RV. What? What RV? I don't know. I don't know what the fuck you're saying, dude. What RV? Glock's RV? He's personally invited me in my chat. What are you saying? Growing nice. He said, you should just come. He's like, you should just come to my RV. In my truck. Yeah, you guys are probably going to just fuck off because it's 9:07 now, and now I'm just wasting time. So, instead of sitting here and doing this bullshit, and while my phone isn't charging, this is a supercharger, and fucking like 30 minutes it should be charged up enough for me to not have anxiety. So, with that being said, I always forget that I turn off this fucking like, this block that I got from Temu. If I turn it off because I get in fucking anxiety that it's gonna like set my bed on fire when I'm asleep or some shit. And so I just turn it off so it doesn't fucking catch fire and like I just fucking burn up and die. So it wasn't charging this whole time. Yeah. But I remember you flashed the stream a few days before you got the things removed. Yeah. Because you asked. Have a good one. Be safe. Yeah. You know how it goes, man. You know, it ain't no fun if the homies can't have none. Or, Clyde, are you judging me? Fuck off, Clyde. Fuck you. Don't look at me. Motherfuckers fucking judging me. Did you see that? Wow, dude, what the fuck? Alright, dude. I'm gonna go it was funny though. You gotta like pray for me, dog. Or whatever. Or fucking like shoot me all the positive vibes. Stick a crystal up your ass and say my name 3 times or whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you do to give some good positive energy over here for today. So I can like sit here and make some good money. Maybe you only have to spend 3 to 4 hours driving around. But the shit's kind of fun. I'm telling you. If you got Instacart, if you can do Instacart, do Instacart. Because once you start going, you get up in that motherfucker and you're like, it's going to be weird your first time. But when you get up in there and you start actually getting the groove of things and like whatever, you start hitting. You're like, I know where, you know, they switched up my fucking Walmart, by the way. Didn't even let me know. Didn't. I was like, oh, the bread is spices and sauces now. Great. Where's the fucking bread? And I still didn't even find the bread. I don't even know where the bread is at. I saw the tortillas. Yeah! Woo! We're crunchy! But yeah, if you can do Instacart, bro, get in there and do it because it's fun. And with that being said, I'm going to leave. Goodbye. Have a good day. Thank you, everyone, for hanging out. I'm going to go